What is up, everybody? Bootman here, and I'm back with another Marvel Snap video, and I'm super excited, as you should be too, because they just dropped an announcement for the upcoming season, as well as some other updates that are coming, and I wanted to go over them and break them down. But before we get started, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, turn on that notification bell, because if you love Marvel Snap as much as I do, you need to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, because I'm gonna be doing videos about updates. I just made a video the other day, maybe yesterday, about this deck that has just been killing it in Pool 3, and not even exaggerating, as of today, it's gained me about 25 levels in just the past 2 or 3 days. So make sure you check that video out. I'm gonna link it up in the info card, wherever that is. All right, but anyways, let's jump into this announcement. So Ben Brode popped up, and I guess they do these announcements a little bit later, these little developer updates. I'm kind of new, so I'm not really sure about that. But yeah, super cool, super exciting. So they just dropped the announcement for the upcoming new season.
And so, we looked up and saw the stars, wondering what secrets their beauty was hiding. We dared to touch the heavens. We desired to walk on their worlds. We dreamed what else was out there, looking up at us.
Yeah, so it looks pretty cool, right? That Infinite variant, I'm digging it. I'm also digging the Collector variant. I've been actually really loving the Collector lately. I got it like a week or two ago. Love it, especially like in my Dino deck and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, how crazy is it that these guys are dropping new seasons every month? Like, I don't know about you, but other games that do like seasons, it takes forever and you never know when a new season's coming, or it's like many, many months. Like, it is mind-blowing how much work they're putting into this game, and I'm absolutely loving it, how they're always like keeping stuff fresh, new stuff coming. Like, I've only been playing for like maybe a few weeks to a month, and it's incredible how much they're actually doing. But next up, they announced the brand new card that's coming this season.
I'm so excited to finally get a chance to show off my favorite Marvel character, the character that I'm most excited to see in Marvel Snap. The Silver Surfer, the Sentinel of the Spaceways, is finally here. He's gonna be playable in Marvel Snap.
And what does Silver Surfer do?
So he's a 3/0, he has an on-reveal ability, grants your other 3 cost cards plus 3 power.
And what cards do you like to play with Silver Surfer?
So he's obviously really great with Brode, so he's gonna give those other Broodlings plus 3 power. He's great with Wong for that double on-reveal, and phenomenal again with Odin, so you get that really massive turn 6 power spike.
Yeah, I like to play Silver Surfer with Bishop and Ironheart because they both cost 3. He's great with. You got to go through your collection, look at all your 3 cost cards, and figure out which ones you're gonna play with the Silver Surfer.
So yeah, Silver Surfer looks pretty cool. There are a lot of amazing like 3-drop cards. So kind of like Ben Brode was saying, like I'm gonna go through my list and see which ones might work with it. But in addition to this, Ben Brode dropped like the names of so many different cards. Like some of them have been leaked. Like if you go to like snap.fan or you watch other YouTubers who make amazing Marvel Snap content, kind of gone over them, but he's officially announced them, and here's the list.
Series 4 has 10 new cards, and Series 5 has 6 new cards, and the cards are Luke Cage, Absorbing Man, She-Hulk, Titania, Maria Hill, Agent Coulson, Helicarrier, M'Baku, Atuma, Orca, Bast, Shuri, Thanos, Galactus, Valkyrie, and Super Skrull. Woo! A lot of new cards, should be a lot of fun.
So yeah, a ton of new cards coming, and I'm super excited. In this video, I'm not gonna break them all down. I'm actually thinking about doing another video breaking down the new cards, my thoughts, what they'll play well with, and all that. So again, in case you missed it in the intro, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that new video, all right? Because I wanted to move in what I think is the most exciting part of this announcement, and it comes from the developer update. So they showed the developer roadmap and what they've been working on, what they've already, have accomplished, what's coming up. Personally, the one thing that I want and can't wait for is the battle mode versus friends. right? Because like when I got the game, I was like, oh cool, I can play with my buddies, one of my friends, he introduced me to this game and it didn't have that. So I'm like, well that kind of sucks. So I can't wait for that. But in this video, they announced the collector tokens. And I've heard a lot of people talking about these, but it is so much cooler than what I thought it was. Like I've had people like Hooglandia, if you haven't checked out his YouTube channel, make sure you go check it. He mentioned it and he was talking about how he wanted them to work and everything, and I was kind of worried, but it sounds like it's going to be amazing and exactly what we need.
Since the beginning, players have been asking us for ways to target specific cards they really want for their deck. And we are adding the token shop, which will be a great way to target exactly what you want. Right now in Marvel Snap, there's 3 card series. A lot of players call them pools, but we call them series. They're a bunch of cards that are organized. You have to get all the cards in Series 1 before you get any of the cards in Series 2. You have to get all the cards in Series 2 before you get any of the cards in Series 3. And Series 3 is humongous. And a lot of players get frustrated when they get there because they really want one card from Series 3 for that one deck. And it's so big, it's very hard to tell when you're gonna get that card. Our solution to this is the token shop. Starting at collection level 500, you'll start to earn collector's tokens. And you can take those tokens over to the token shop, which rotates every 8 hours with a card that you don't have from Series 3. And when you see that card, you can spend collector's tokens to buy it directly. If you don't have the tokens yet, it's okay. You can pin the card and it'll wait there for you until you do have enough tokens to buy it. We think players are gonna love how this speeds up the process of collecting and gives them a little bit more agency to get the cards they want.
I don't know about you, but this is extremely exciting. If you did happen to watch my last video about my deck that's been killing it, I mentioned just how I've been struggling, and I know a lot of other people, like all my friends who play this is the issue that we're all running into. Like, I cannot tell you how much it just hurts my soul when I'm watching these other YouTubers and I'm getting ideas for decks, and they have just these amazing decks, but the core cards are ones that I don't have, or there's like 1 or 2 of them, right? And none of the synergy is happening because you don't have that card. And I'm sitting there and I'm grinding the missions, grinding and grinding and grinding just so I can update my collection level. And then all I'm getting is like boosters that I don't want. I'm getting like 50 credits. And then when I open up one of the caches, it gives me some nonsense too, right? So with this, we're gonna be able to pin cards, and it's going on a rotation, which I don't know, we'll see how that is, right? But you can pin it so that way when you have enough collector's tokens, you can actually go and snag it, which is so, so, so cool. Now, my one concern is, and I'm not sure, like, based on this image, and it says like 1,000 collector's tokens, like, I'm not sure how much they're gonna be and how the economy is, because personally, and maybe I'll make a separate video on this, I think like the card variants and everything are far too expensive right now, especially like since there's no way to really trade them or anything like that. Like I personally, I'm not really spending money on any kind of cards or variants. Actually, I haven't bought any. Like if I get any variants, it's just from opening them and getting them as I go. So basically, I'm just hoping that it's not ridiculously priced, like a ton of tokens, so it takes forever just to get a card, because then that kind of doesn't make it, you know, worth it, right? But anyways, one of the main concerns that people have that I definitely agreed with was that when, you know, you've been playing this for a while, like I'm at collection level like 900 something, that, you know, those of us who have been working through that, and there's other players who are like in the thousands of the collection levels, that, you know, the newer players, they're gonna benefit from this. Well, meanwhile, we've been opening up those caches that just are surprise boxes of nonsense that we don't want. So we're like, wait, well, that kind of isn't fair that they're gonna be able to benefit from this thing that we didn't. But Ben Brode and his team, it sounds like they might have listened and they're doing something really cool. So if you have a higher collection level, don't worry, they got something for you.
The token shop is a great way to get the cards you want. We're super excited about it. We want to celebrate it with a super special surprise. Everyone who's got at least 500 collection level will get 3,000 tokens. And if you're higher level on the collection track, you'll get even more because you missed some as you're on your way up to that higher collection level. It's enough tokens to buy several Series 3 cards that you don't have already. I hope you find your new favorite card.
Boom, so there it is. free tokens. So if you're at a collection level of 500, you get 3,000 free tokens. And he says that should get you a few. So if they are 1,000, cool, that's awesome. I'm just wondering how many you get as you open them up, because like, what if they give you like 50 tokens or 100 tokens? You know, then it's gonna take a while of leveling and still take forever and all that stuff. But your boy is trying to stay optimistic, but I'm super excited that they did this. So you get 3,000 tokens if you're at level 500, but the higher level you are, you're going to get more when they do this, which is pretty cool. So like, I'm only 900 something, so I don't think I'm gonna get too many, but the people who've been playing this forever, like since the beta, like I can't remember who it was, but they had like a collection level of like 4,000 something. But this is really cool too, because all those cards that we mentioned, they're coming too. So they said that they call these series, and we call them like pools, right? So they're coming out with pool 4 and pool 5, okay? So this is really cool, and you know, you can bank up your tokens, especially now that you like know what cards are coming in the future and whether or not you want them or you want to wait for them to pop up in the rotation, all that kind of stuff. Like, it's really cool that we have stuff to look forward to, and now we can kind of debate like, are there like, you know, pool 3 cards that we want, or do we want for these, you know, pool 4 or pool 5 and all that stuff. So yeah, that is pretty much everything I wanted to go over in this video. I hope you're as excited as I am. If you haven't yet, go check out this full update video. I'm gonna link it down below. They go over some other stuff. They talk a bit more about Silver Surfer, some other cards that are coming. They actually bring on a streamer who's been playing the game forever about which cards he's excited for. He talks about Thanos, and I've had Thanos in some random draws and I can never use it because he like gives you soul stones, like if you have him in your deck. So when you pull him out, like you don't get those soul stones. So anyways, but he talks about how Thanos will be interesting, but also will kind of screw up your deck and take up space and all that kind of stuff. So definitely go check out the full update video. But anyways, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you are the most excited about for this upcoming season, the updates, what's coming up on the developer roadmap, anything like that. Let me know down in the comments. I wanna hear from you. And before you leave, if you haven't yet, I've told you twice already, make sure you subscribe because I have more Marvel Snap content coming for you. I have decks that are doing amazing. I wanna share them with you, as well as just some other, you know, discussions and opinions about the game overall, all right? So anyways, thanks so much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.